Coming up on this week's show, new music from Hippie Death Cult. The summer festivals begin to announce their lineups for 2024, and we go hard in on Green Yeti. Welcome back to another episode of A Weekly Dose of Volume, the only show that descends into the heavy underground. Playing us in today was Hippie Death Cult with Toxic Annihilator, a track that I've been spinning here in the castle all week because it rocks so fucking hard I refuse to listen to anything else. I mean, listen to this. Listen to that. It's like Jefferson and Aeroplane have an orgy with Slayer. You will find Toxic Annihilator and many other fantastic new songs from Hippie Death Cult on their brand new record, Helichrysum. Oh, these bands and their album title me, which is out now on Heavy Psych Sound Records. We have copies over on the Kozmik store. This one could be a real contender for Album of the Year, in my humble opinion. Anyway, let's crack on with this week's heavy underground news. Robots of the Ancient World teased the arrival of their new album 3737 with a new single titled Holy Ghost. 3737 is out November 17th on Small Stone Records and yours truly here at Kozmik Artifactz. Lazy Bones Festival kicks off tomorrow in Hamburg, Germany with a lineup that is quite simply a sonic feast. Daley Thompson kicking off proceedings, followed by Gnome, The Atomic Bitchwax, Slamosa, Greenleaf, King Buffalo, and Elder. Wowzer. You got me a ticket, right? As winter looms, the summer festivals have begun to unveil their lineups for 2024. Bearstone Festival has announced its first set of bands for its 2024 edition, which takes place in July. And Roadburn Festival have also joined the announcement party, unveiling its first crop of bands for its 2024 program, which includes the Jesus Mary Chain, Chelsea Wolf, Lancome, and Clipping, amongst many others. That's about the avant-garde and experimentalism. More about the riffs and ruckus? Well, you can always count on Hellfest to unleash the beast, as the gargantuan French festival begins unveiling its 160-plus summer 24 lineup, which includes Queens of the Stone Age, Fu Manchu, All Them Witches, and Cavell Attack, amongst the trickle of first bands. And it's off to the land of the ice and snow, as the Vintage Caravan announce a very special show in their homeland Iceland, paying tribute to the mighty rock gods, Led Zeppelin. The band, joined by some of Iceland's finest vocalists. Funny, I didn't hear my telephone go. That thing is plugged in, right? Right? Will deliver a set comprised of the band's greatest hits and fan favorites. Right, this week I'm digging into Necropolitan, the brand new album from Green Yeti, with whom we have teamed up to bring this thunderous slab of sludgy doom to vinyl. Officially out today, this one comes on a glorious yellow and red Haze color disc, presented within our deluxe Kozmik sleeve, and as always, 100% limited edition. Only 500 of these beauties were pressed. Formalities out the way, let us get tucked into this juicy T-bone of heaviness. from Athens, Greece, Green Yeti are a heavy-hitting power trio that lavish in the realms of sludgy stoner doom, yet embellish this with elements of psych and prog. This melting pot makes for a tasty soup indeed. Their third album, Necropolitan, which was originally released back in March and debuted at number 6 in the Doom charts, takes this one step further, creating a listening experience that envelops them and grips them from start to finish. A journey that is so well executed, never once do you find yourself reaching for the needle. Or for you digital volume junkies, the skip button.
Which eyes, blonde hair, which planet do you come from?
The finesse here lies in the unapologetic nature in which this album simply rips from start to finish. Green Yeti have left such subtleties and nuances to burn out in the ashtray of the mundane, instead opting for a full-on assault, a machine gun attack of top-tier sludgy doom goodness, a la High on Fire, I Hate God, and Dune. Now I mention Dune here because, as I've already stated, there's a lot more at play here than simply sludge and doom, as Necropolitan is as boldly experimental and progressive as it is crushingly heavy. However, they do so in a way that never detracts from the heaviness. These expansive sections provide air, allowing you into the mind and psyche of the band. But lurking below, bubbling away constantly, is that pounding, bass-heavy, sludgy doom, poised and ready to suck you back down like a thick mud. Look for two things when a band proclaims doom. Are your riffs tasty and unique? And are your vocals pushing the envelope? Are you looking outside the box rather than emulating Ozzy and Electric Wizard? Well, throughout, Necropolitan guitarist and singer Artifactz displays a versatility and range that is quite frankly masterful. 1 minute you would swear blind he had cut out the vocal cords of Smashing Pumpkins' Billy Corgan. The next he is spitting grit like Ward and Pike, to giving even the most guttural of death metal singers a run for their money. But the whole thing would be nothing without the colossal hammering of rhythm section. Danny Avramidis and Giovanni Cupromonti. It's not even his name, I just made that up. Thought I would get away with it. Oh, it is hard to be a wizard who is profoundly dyslexic. But the whole thing would be nothing without the colossal hammering of rhythm section Danny Avramidis and Giovanni Cutrompis, who were clearly channeling the wrath of Zeus when recording this record.
Bring love in pieces, free. Last and first to die, or somewhere in between.
As a unit, the pair drive this record like a freight train, pummeling towards a wall of TNT. And on the subject of recording, the fact that this record is a complete DIY effort only makes the whole thing more impressive. Performed and recorded live, fuck yes, mixed and produced by bass player, let's just call him Danny, you would swear blind you were listening to a record mothered over for months in a state-of-the-art studio.
Living faster.
Yet at the same time, it maintains all the garage rawness and character that this genre requires.
One more bite.
So if you're a fan of bands like High on Fire, Orange Goblin, I Hate God, June, even heavier shit like Soylent Green and Iron Monkey, do yourself a favor and scoop up a copy of this today. I am a big fan of all of those bands, and Necropolitan stood out to me as a record that would be comfortable sitting alongside some of those bands' finest works. As you may have gathered, I really dug this record. And that's not just because it's out on Kozmik. I truly think that this is one of the greatest records of this year, and it takes a lot to rattle this old soul's bones. So go check it out, you will not regret it. Necropolitan out now on limited edition vinyl, only on Kozmik Artifactz. Right, let's keep the energy going with this week's God damn it, I'm in a good mood now. You ever have one of those moods where you're just like, fuck it, I just want to drink some beer, smoke a tree, rock out and forget the fucking world for just a moment? Which bands put you in that mood? Pop them in the comments below, but I leave you now with Bongzilla, Green Thumb. Keep it loud, keep it heavy, keep it cosmic. Throughout Necropolitan, guitarist and singer. I had to look. These guys have difficult names. Well, throughout Necropolitan, guitarist and singer Michael Andre Vakanakis. Jesus Christ. Well, throughout Necropolitan, guitarist and singer Michael Andre Sakis, fucking Christ. Why did we sign this band? Well, throughout Necropolitan, guitarist and singer Michael Andre Sakis. That was it, wasn't it? Oh, why did I pause? Well, throughout Necropolitan, guitarist and singer Andre fucking shit. Nah. Well, throughout Necropolitan, guitarist and singer Michael Andrzejczak displays a range and versatility that is quite simply fuck yes. But the whole thing would be nothing without the colossal hammering of rhythm section Danny Avramidis and Giovanni Kutropompis. Is that close enough? Good Trumpus.